Like this look from the elbow with Şengün. I thought he was excellent on that road trip, sharing the basketball from the top of the key.
Shot clock winding down. Good catch by Şengün. Gets to the rim and scores. And yes,
And it's been really good for Coach Udoka's offense.
Jackson ended up getting clobbered by Şengün and still made the shot. The Bucks in round one. The Knicks in 7 games in the Eastern Conference semis and ultimately were swept by the eventual champions, the Boston Celtics, in the Eastern Conference Finals. But a great season for them as this team really moves the ball well, which is a staple of any team that's coached by Rick Carlisle, as Siakam misses the turnaround.
He hit me 4 times. We had got up and down the floor.
And he is wearing a mic tonight, so he is wired up. A little turnaround pivot by Şengün, missed it. Jackson shifty, got fouled again by Şengün. Hit another shot after the foul by Şengün.
You know, it's really paid dividends, and I talked about it earlier, Bill. You know, a guy like Dillon Brooks doesn't have to worry about foul trouble. You know, it hurt when he went out, but, you know, you got reserves that can come in and pick up the slack, but you're so much more comfortable, you know, play physical from Indiana. So that's the adjustment the Rockets got to play through, and that's what Pascal does. He is a downhill driver. Good job.
Last year as a rookie for the Pacers. Again, the highest drafted U of H player since Akeem.
Yeah.
Şengün rattles it down.
There you go.
That's yeah.
No, you couldn't, because Vernon might run off with your microphone. He'd go up in the stands. Hit some.
That would be some video.
He flew right over me and Calvin Murphy one night. Dallas. Flew right over our heads.
There you go.
And
That's
Şengün
the
Rockets shooting below 40% now. And the Pacers are a very good shooting team. And Turner misses that.
It was just, there was never a problem.
That group was definitely family.
Oh, yeah.
Another board for Jabari. Got fouled on the way back up as the Pacers come from 8 down.
That's where I always
Not an easy target. That's 2 brick layups in a row by both teams.
Philly's got this man crush on Stacey King, man, so I got to pay him back somehow, man.
Stacey King?
Oh, blocked by Turner, and then Şengün had possession of the ball.
We feel it.
Well, we've always loved it here with the Rockets. We've been family for a long time.
Deep position that time by Şengün, who's had a pretty rough first half, was able to score there. Back-to-back titles, as was the case for a much younger version of me as well. We'll shake and bake. Hook shot Şengün, no. Rebound.
That's pretty.
Şengün that time got the best of Turner's of his game-high 19 in this period.
Yeah, Siakam plays with a high motor offensively. There you go.
The whistle and the ball to drop, and one coming up.
Downhill. Watch this drive against Turner. That's that 51 pick and roll. Turner ends up fighting through, but what happens is he was
able to rip up through that foul to get the bucket. Unfortunately missed the free throw. Turner's got 2 personals.
Well, there's no true backup, you know, anymore in Indiana. A lot of front lines are already thin, but
that's why they just signed Moses Brown. That'll count, and the foul. So a chance for Miles Turner, 15 of his game-high 19 in the second quarter.
Definitely best player for the Pacers.
Yeah.
And, you know, Siakam doesn't mind playing at this pace with a little bit of...
So he's 1 of 8 now. Offensive rebound. Alperen Şengün back to Brooks. Another miss. And this time a defensive board for the Pacers. 9-2 run here by Indiana. They beat the Rockets 9 times in a row. Şengün, and layup. Ironically enough, the Blazers are going to be in town coming up the next couple of home games on back-to-back nights, one of which will be the Rockets' next cup game. Behind the back again for Green, into the lane, finds Şengün to the cup, bends the rim for the slam. He just got teed up. I think both teams are a bit
he's gonna get kicked.
Look at that move. He's Şengün and Jabari.
I still believe Jalen Green's the fastest player in the league, man.
Back to Turner. Şengün couldn't pick up his fourth, avoided that. Turner misses. Van Fleet will push. And spinning on Jackson into Brooks. Comes back out to Şengün. He spins on Jackson. And he lays it up and in.
Man, those are easy layups. And my goodness, what a left hand.
Knocked away by Jalen. 2-on-1 Houston. Brooks to Smith. 16 points, a season high. He's been fantastic. Uh-oh, they leave him wide open. Don't do that. Do not do that. Şengün to the offensive glass to not give up any points at the other end, but that's what the Rockets have been doing for most of the season. Murphy misses. Şengün the board. The quick outlet to Van Vliet.
These guys accountable. Sometimes it's not pretty, you know, but these our young guys have responded.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. One free throw coming up.
I mean, Freeman's hanging all over him, and Şengün, I mean, he literally pushes the ball in the air.
That double-double streak snapped in Milwaukee as he completes the three-point play. Did end up with, in particular, he hit for the first quarter and a half. It was kind of rough for him.
Yeah, that foul trouble.
No look past to Jalen Green, a beaut. There you go. Knuckling three goes down.
This is fun here. Watch how Pete pay it back off to Jalen, helping off the strong side. No look and nothing but net there. Man, he takes care of his body, and you know, to be young. That's the thing about Şengün also. It doesn't look like it, but probably the most flexible player in the entire association. So
he is very, very flexible. Jarris Walker coming back in. Here comes Moses Brown back in, and they just signed him because they weren't sure if they were even going to have. So head to rockets.com/dogwalk to register your pet today.
Moses Brown plays with a lot of energy.
He is huge.
Yes, he is, and man, he's had some impact against the Rockets when he's played. There it goes.
Şengün just making easy work of Freeman, starting to take over here as the Rockets have their biggest lead at 24. You know, Moses Brown's been a guy, and I know I've mentioned this before in his previous stops, and he's obviously out there now as Şengün shoots for 30. And oh, by the way, I can't believe I didn't really even notice this because I guess we're just kind of used to it. Tari Eason.
Dillon Brooks and Jock Landale discussed their matchup at the Summer Olympics, all that and a whole lot more. It's debuting on Thursday at 6. And I know I'm biased because I host this show, but you guys, Dillon Brooks and Jock Landale, the trash talk between them.
He's only going to climb higher on that list.
He's on the pace to be on one of these all-defensive teams.
Tate to Şengün. Ooh, no. Coming into your picture, Şengün will post on Furphy. Gets doubled to Holiday, to Shepard, not great spacing. Now to Cam Whitmore, back inside of Şengün. There you go, 31 points, got his 30-point